Sergio Garcia, welcome to the grid. Thank you for doing this.
My pleasure.
So here's how it's going to work. Basically, there are 10 10-yard gaps out there, starting at 180, going all the way out to 280. We're going to ask you to hit a golf ball into each of them. So good luck. Let's see how you do.
Thank you. Let's do it.
I can't believe this.
So how are we feeling? We feeling warm?
Yeah,
feeling good?
yeah, feel good. It's a little chilly, so probably the ball is going a little shorter, but I'm ready for it.
All right, well, let's get cracking. So the first one you selected was 180 to 190 yards. That's our first gap. What do we got here? What are we swinging?
I got a 6-iron. I usually hit my 6-iron around 196 or so, but it's a little chilly today, so it's probably a good 6-iron should probably land as between that is it 180 and 190?
180 to 190.
Yeah.
Little draw, sounded good.
Yeah.
188, off to a great start.
All right.
So how about we jump up to 230 to 240? So a 235 yard shot.
Oh, that's gonna be tricky.
What are you thinking? Why is it tricky?
Because it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a little far for the 3-iron in this weather. That usually would be my 3-iron. 230 to 240?
Yeah, so 235 yard shot.
But a 5-wood might be too much.
So we're going to...
I think I'm gonna hit a small 5-wood.
Small 5-wood. Does this mean you're just swinging softer, swinging shorter?
Just a little softer, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yes!
233, attaboy, good job.
The smooth 5-wood.
Oh,
in the cold weather.
I know, feeling good, off to a good start, 2 for 2. How about we drop back down this time, 200 to 210, so a 205 yard shot.
200 to 210, yeah. That would usually be my 5-iron, but I'm gonna hit 4.
Because it's a little cold, so you're just kind of adding a little club to each other.
Correct, yeah. Pretty much adding a club.
All right.
So 200 to 210?
200 to 210. Little draw. 208.
All right.
3 for 3. So Sergio, your dad's been your only coach through your career,
yes.
Right? So what was some stuff he instilled in you, I guess, growing up? Like, were there any kind of fundamental things in your golf?
Yeah, I mean, we always worked on posture, obviously important, and kind of giving myself room to swing, making sure that, you know, I don't dip too much on the way down. Yeah. So just kind of keeping my height, so then I have room.
How did the lay down move kind of come to be?
It was something natural.
Yeah.
I was very short when I was little. When I was like, you know, 8, 10, even 14 or 15. Yeah. So it was like my natural way of generating more speed, so then I could hit it farther, so I could hit it closer to where the other guys, like the taller guys, were hitting.
Nice. All right. Sorry. Let's get back to it. How about we jump up this time to 250 to 260? So 255 yard shot.
Yes.
I know.
250.
This is where it starts getting awkward.
Yeah.
Those gaps.
All right, 250 to 260.
250 to 260. What do you got? A mini driver?
I got the mini driver.
You can tee it up if you want.
No, I'd rather not.
Do you hit this off the ground a lot?
I do. I think if I tee it up, I might hit it too far.
All right.
I mean, usually off the deck, I don't have it very strong, but usually I hit this club around 280.
280.
275, 280. So
you're trying to take a sizable amount off this.
Yeah,
if you're
we're going 250 to 260?
250 to 260.
Yeah, but with the cold weather and stuff, I think it might work. Might work pretty good.
Sounded good again.
258.
258. There we go. Might have been around like 1992 that you worked with a guy, Enrique Beltran, to work on speed.
Yeah.
So it seems like you were kind of an early adopter to this to this trend. I mean, Like what kind of stuff were you doing then, and how much do you think about speed now?
Yeah, he was a physical trainer that I worked with on my teenage years, and we did like rubber exercises, like rubber band exercises, like movements. So it kind of worked a little bit on the speed and maybe a little bit on that.
Because you're just
lag
trying to pull that thing.
Yeah,
over.
you just kind of pull in but it was like a pull and a get through, kind of like to here.
Feels like that
So-
release is a big part of actually
Yeah.
getting that speed out.
Definitely.
All
I see
right.
what you're doing. You're trying to get me off my rhythm.
That's
huh?
right. I'm trying to ask you all these technical.
Yeah, I see.
It's an elaborate set of mind games here.
Okay.
All right. How about we go to 190 to 200?
190 to 200.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
And this is an exciting one because I think your famous Masters 8 iron, if I'm not mistaken, was 192 yards.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't. I'm
wasn't.
poorly informed. What was it?
My 8 iron on 15,
Yes.
I think it was 183.
183.
183 or 189 maybe. 189, a little bit downhill, a little bit downhill.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, 189.
That's a good memory for sure, right?
Yeah, yes it was. All right.
195 yard shot.
190 to 200.
Yep.
So I'm gonna hit my 5 iron. Oh, hit it too hard.
Oh, 202. You're 2 yards too far. Let's reload, please.
Ah!
The clubhouse lead is 11. So even the current lead has missed one gap.
Ah, a little too hard.
Too much talent, Sergio.
Ah, not enough. If I can get it through the. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, see that.
187. All right.
I didn't get there.
Let's reload.
Ah! All right, let's focus.
Yeah, focus up.
That's it.
That is pure
Yeah.
198. Perfect. All right. How about we jump up this time? 245. So 240 to 250. What are
All right.
we pulling? What do
I'm
you got?
gonna hit the 5 wood again. Just a little bit stronger than the one we hit earlier. So I usually hit this around 260. So with this cold weather, you said 240 to 250?
Yep, 240, 250.
So if I hit a normal one, it should be good with this, in these weather conditions. Set.
Sit, you say 243. That counts. Good
It was
job.
240 to 250, wasn't it?
240, 250. You hit at
Okay.
243. So
Perfect.
you're safe. Don't worry.
Perfect.
Okay, let's go a little higher then this time. How about we jump up to 260, 270? So 265 yard shot.
260, 270. We'll go back to the mini.
So the mini, but you're teeing it up this time.
We'll tee it up this time.
When did you put the mini driver in play? This new?
When did I?
Yeah.
I think like a couple tournaments to go last year.
Okay.
The end of the season. All right. 250, 260, 270.
260 to 270, so 265 yard shot here.
Yeah.
Bullet draw, 263. Good job. All right, and then why don't we jump up to the highest one, 270 to 280 yard.
270 to 280. All right. Just gonna have to hit this hard.
Mini driver's been a bit of an MVP for you here.
Yeah.
2 for 2 with it. You've done the third most and the second most long one. And this is the
Okay.
longest one. So 275 is your number.
Okay, 270. Okay. All right. 270 to 280. Perfect. Yeah, I just did the 260 to 270. I need to get on this one. Oh. Yeah. That's the one.
273, that is the one. All right, good job. All right, so you've done the hard ones. You have 2 left. I'll give you the choice. You've got 210 to 220 or 220 to 230.
All right, let's go 210 to 220.
210 to 220. All right, so 215 is the middle number.
Yeah. So
What do you
it's
got?
gonna be, it's gonna be a smooth 3-iron.
Smooth 3.
Oh, right on it.
220 on the nose. Good job. Look at that, and pin straight too.
Almost too hard.
Have you had any swing feels or swing thoughts that you've kind of returned to over your career that just have always seemed to work for you?
Yeah, without a doubt. I go through swing thoughts or swing feelings all the time, and every week. Obviously, there's 2 or 3 things that I have in mind, but there's a couple of things here and there that I will get a feel on that week, and I will kind of ride that feel.
What are some of the things, like what are some of the feels that you really enjoy going back to?
I think for me, you know, some of the feels is like feeling like I keep my right elbow tucked in, make sure that it doesn't get a little bit disconnected from my body.
I feel like when you were young, it would get up there a little more than when you were sort of.
As I grew up and I got a little bigger, getting it that wide and stuff, I kind of lost a little bit of control of it, so I had to kind of like tighten it a little bit. And then another one is kind of keeping my head up through impact.
Yeah, because you were saying that was a bit of a tendency, losing height?
Maybe getting down a little, and then just making sure that I get through nicely into my left side. You know, that sometimes my mistake a lot of the times will be kind of pulling out and kind of getting this way, and then usually losing it right.
Well, that's a lot. Amateurs do it in a much worse way, but they tend to get back there and just hang back there too, right?
So for me, it's important to stay here on the backswing, not sway back, and then making sure that I get nice and strong into my left leg.
Post up on that left leg. All right, awesome stuff. Let's round it out here. 220 to 230.
220 to 230. I just need to hit it 1 yard harder.
1 yard harder, and then you got it.
That's gotta be it.
That is so pure.
No. 220 to 230. That works.
220. You're on the number. that is allowed.
220 both times.
Sergio, good job. 220 2 times in a row. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking time. How would you rate this challenge? Like, is it a good way to practice?
No, it's good. Obviously, for distance control, and it's not like a set thing. Like, obviously, yeah, you have your yardages with your clubs, but depending on the weather, depending on how you feel or stuff, like you can dial it in where you can hit a club a little bit shorter, a little bit harder, a little bit longer. It's something that we kind of do, maybe not so much on the range. Like once in a while we'll try it on the range, but more on the golf course, where you can really see it into the green and how the ball reacts and things like that. So it's good feedback.
Well, appreciate you taking the time to do this, Sergio.
Perfect. Thank you.